What I'm just going to demonstrate here is that a soluble, water-soluble vitamin mineral complex, such as zinc, or any of the vitamin Bs, this one we use the selenium phosphate, is we open the capsule up and put it into the water. And then what we do is just stir it, or you can leave it. It will dissolve in its own time, completely by not actually stirring it. I'm just stirring it, and you can see it goes a little bit cloudy. And then we're just going to leave that for a moment to settle. Now you can do this with any of the water-soluble vitamins and minerals. The sodium phosphate is particularly important because the water is necessary to activate the ATP, which cuts the phosphate group to the selenium to make the selenium phosphate in the process. So when you use selenium phosphate, it's very important to open the capsule up, put it into water, leave it. Sometimes I just put it on the desk and leave it. I don't even stir it, and the powder just dissipates into the water, and in a few minutes it's disappeared completely. And when I look into it at the moment, the cloudiness is more or less gone, the sediment's completely gone. And to check whether that has the case or not, you don't have to do this, but to know whether something is fully ionized and know it's fully in solution, you run a laser through it. And so any handheld pointer laser can demonstrate this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand on the other side and fire the laser through. And what you should find is you don't see anything tracking through the water. The laser's come through the other side onto my hand there. I can see the laser here, but I can't see it through the water. If you can see it through the water, then it means it's got particles in there which are bigger than the size of an atom. So I'll just demonstrate this with another solution here of a compound which is not really soluble. It's a common one which is used a lot as supplements, and then if I track it through, you should be able to see on there the laser going through. That means it's got particles in there bigger than the size of an atom. Right? So that's called a colloid. So when you have two or more particles in suspension, which means you have a limited amount of absorption. So you'll see there's a considerable amount of sediment in that particular product. There's no sediment in that one. It's 100% soluble, and there's no tracking of the laser in the water. It's clear, which means it's 100% ionized.